Welcome back to some more battles. We are in the open ultra late today, and we're going to be using a team from our chat. So shout out to SA. We got the Shadow Nidoqueen with the Pangoro and the Shadow Feraligatr. They swap out into a Jellicent. Jellicent is going to be okay to deal with. We do get that crunch to go through, so that is important. So now it's potential one shield farm down if we want to maintain alignment. They go for the surf, doesn't matter, probably would have taken us out, so we needed to shield that. We have energy to throw back at this Feraligatr. We fire off the crunch and we proc the debuff, so that's really nice for us. Pangoro decides to tank these moves. Hydro Cannon, okay, and then they swap out into the Cradily. We're going to fire off the close combat. Huge damage goes through, and we are in a great spot now. And they GG's quit because they're so low. Even if they throw double rock tunes or even double grass knots, we would still have one shield left. All right, we got the Shadow Nidoqueen versus the Shadow Drapion. Your poison matchup here. Drapion able to spam way better, but we do have the potential one-hit KO, and we go for this bait. We do grab the shield. We decided to shield here because we think we can get to this Earth Power before they get to their next move, because they're probably running Crunch and Sludge Bomb. So down goes their Drapion. They reveal Dripplum in the back, and then we're going to use our spammy Feraligatr to apply pressure. Looks like they're going to be able to shield and get to this move. We shield here so that we can potentially outpace them, but they don't allow us to outpace. They bring in their Clefable immediately, and this is beneficial for us because we are going to avoid the Pangoro onto this Clefable. We get the farm down, and we're looking very nice here. We save the energy on the Nido, and we go for this Pangoro Night Slash. I don't think that would have been enough to take it out, but we were going to be able to get to another Night Slash before they KO'd. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game with the Pangoro at the end. Let's see what's next here. Okay, opposing Pangoro, they swap out into Talonflame. Talonflame versus our Feraligatr. We just got to throw in good timing. We fire off the Hydro. Okay, they let it go. They're looking to farm with their Pangoro. We go for the Hydro. They decide to shield. We try to get to another one, but they're going to be able to get to a move here. We're going to let this go. We survive it, but they have back-to-back. So they're fishing for a bait. They're fishing for a boost. No boost is obtained. And then they swap out immediately into their Dusknoir. We're just going to make sure we shield when they have potential Dynamic Punch. They go for the Shadow Punch bait there. Makes sense. We go for the Nightshade. Our Night Slash. The Night Slash, the first one, does significant damage, but it doesn't KO. This one will KO, so they decide to use their last shield. Potential Dynamic Punch here. We have to shield. Ends up being the Shadow Punch bait. That's fine. And then we're just going to go into our Nidoqueen against their Pangoro. Pangoro doesn't really have a one-hit KO move, and down goes their team. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game by alignment, basically, but more importantly, Feraligatr taking out that Talonflame pretty early helped us achieve the win. All right. The core of Nidoqueen and the Pangoro working out right now, but now we face a challenge. So we're going to go into the Feraligatr immediately here. This Feraligatr looking to deal neutral crunches plus the Shadow Claws. This is a regular Lapras, so in Ultra, this is going to be a tank. You can see right there, taking all that damage, and they're still roughly 50%. We are going to shield so that we can potentially get to 2 crunches. So we have 2 crunches loaded up right now. First crunch is going to get used. They shield. No debuff. And now we're going to go for another crunch. No way. That is insane. Literally 1 HP. Surviving to get that move up to basically avoid the switch advantage. And now they just have the alignment that they need. Pangoro versus this Dragon Breath Giratina. Worse for us. We needed them to run the Shadow Claw version. Dragon Claw is used. And now they just have a bunch of neutral damage. We need a boost very badly. No boost. And this right here will either get the shield or it's going to get the KO. They decide to let it go. And then here, their Shadow Swampert looking to farm down. We fire off this Night Slash. Unable to get to this move here is brutal. We're going to have to shield and hope we survive this Hydro Cannon. Probably not. But Ultra League doesn't quite survive. So GG's to our opponent. Unable to win that game with our Nidoqueen at the end right there. Maybe if we had another poison user, we would have been able to survive. But unfortunately, we don't have a Shadow Drapion. Okay, great lead here. They go into their Drapion. Speaking of Drapion, here comes the Drapion. And we are going to allow the first one to go through. Ends up being the Aqua Tail. And they have double. So we're just going to let this go here. We know we survived. We're trying to get 2 close combats out, but I'm afraid because we went for the close combat, that last Poison Sting did a little bit extra damage and it takes us out, leaving our Pangoro with a move. Really brutal. Looks like this Drapion is causing a bunch of havoc. And we get the debuff right there, so this is looking really bad. We're going to build up to 2, try to get this Drapion out of here. Okay, down goes the Drapion. We're going to switch out immediately, and we get met with the Musclapper. So this is GG's. Unfortunately, unable to get the energy advantage and the alignment we needed. After losing the switch to that Drapion, we just had no play. In hindsight, maybe we could have thrown a move with the Nidoqueen first and then gone into the backline. So check out the team if you haven't already and let us know if you enjoyed the video.